Hi guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I am going to be doing my January favorites. So aside from watching haul videos, I really like watching when people do their favorite videos for what they have really been loving throughout the month. So whether it be makeup or fashion, I really like to watch those types of videos, especially fashion videos, I feel like, because then I can get like a sense for like other people's style, and then if there's something I like, then I'm like, oh, maybe I can try that out too. So I don't know. I just really like watching those types of videos, so I decided that I wanted to incorporate that as well. And if you can tell, I changed my hair color the other day. I went more brown, so I have been in like the red / like magenta type of category for about 3 years now, so I'm all like, I feel like I need a change. So I'm trying to get into more of like the really dark brown tones, and then like when summer rolls around, maybe add like some blonde in through it because my natural hair color is blonde. So I figured maybe try to add in back some blonde into my hair. So, and this video is just mainly going to be a mix of like a bunch of different things. I mean, not like a lot, but it's just going to be like a mix as far as like makeup, skincare, and then a couple like fashion pieces. Now, as far as like fashion pieces go, I don't consider myself to be like a fashion blogger in the slightest. I just really like clothing and shoes and jewelry. So I figured if there's like pieces that I have been like constantly like wearing throughout the month, I figured I might as well just show it too. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first category that I'm going to be starting with is going to be makeup. So one of the things that I have been really loving for the month of January is something that I have previously loved before, but I have came back to and I haven't used it in a while. So mine is dirty right now, but this would be the Real Techniques beauty sponge right here. And then it has like this angle right here, which is nice for if you want to dip it in your powders, and then go underneath of here if you need to clean up your contour, your bronzer. But I have been really liking this sponge for this month. Now I decided to get this because I was using Beauty Blender and then mine got, you know, really old and the top fell off, and it was just like my foundation wasn't blending out right. And I live kind of close to like an Ulta. I decided to run over to Ulta and then pick up one of these sponges because I haven't tried it in a while. And I saw an immediate difference in the way that my foundation has been laying. It's been laying a lot smoother, and the sponge is so soft. I really like how it blends out my foundation. Like I said, this is really nice as far as like if you want to dip it in your powder and then you want to go underneath of here if you need to clean up your bronzer or contour. So I really like this sponge. Plus it's super affordable. So Beauty Blender is around like $20 to $22, and then this Real Techniques one is, I believe, around $6. So for $6, this sponge is really, really nice. This is my top favorite sponge. I feel like, because I was using Beauty Blender for a good solid like year plus, so I used to use Beauty Blender all of the time. I really did like Beauty Blender once I got back into using them because I was using this one and I've used like the Morphe one too. But I really am into this one at the current moment. It's an A+ for me, especially for the price. It works so well. So if you're looking for an affordable beauty sponge that gets the job done and makes your foundation lay flawlessly and blend out beautifully, I really, really, really recommend this Real Techniques one. And then you can also get them in like individual packs. You can get them in a pack of 2. And then I believe around holiday time, Ulta starts selling them in like a pack where you can get like multiples of them in a pack for a really affordable price. So yeah, I really recommend these. So the next product that I have to talk about, which you have seen me use every single time I've done my makeup on my channel, is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Concealer. And what I like about this one is that I feel like it's a really nice mixing concealer. So when I go in and I use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which is very mattifying and it can almost make my under eyes look too dry, I feel like at times, I have really been liking mixing this in with it because since this is more of like a natural to like radiant finish concealer, that helps add in a little bit of that radiance so my under eyes don't look so dry. I also really like this for spot concealing too. It does a really good job on its own. So this does a really nice job as far as like putting it on its own. Like if say I don't want to wear makeup that day and I am either going to Starbucks or maybe going to like the grocery store, but say I have like a little blemish, I just put a little bit of this on, dab it out with my finger, and you can't even tell that I have anything there on my face to begin with. So this does a really good job at spot concealing as well as blending out beautifully underneath of the under eye. So the next product that I'm going to talk about, I just actually recently started using it on myself, so I've only really used it a couple times, and I feel like Typically, I feel like if I'm going to feature something in my favorites video, I would be like obsessed with it for like the entire month. But this one, I feel like since it's a complexion product and I've used it like a couple times and it hasn't done anything like weird or anything like that, and it's just been really good for the couple times that I've used it, I feel like I need to talk about it because I feel like for me, I can tell very quickly whether or not I'm gonna like either a concealer or foundation on my face just within a couple of times of me using it. So I actually talked about this in my last video that I posted, and it is the Cover FX Power Play Concealer right there. And this one, I really, really like it. Like I said, I've only used it a couple times, and what I like about it is that it gives me good coverage, and I'm coming from like my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, so I don't feel like it's as full coverage as the Tarte Shape Tape, but you still get really good coverage out of this. And what I like about it is that when I look at my under eye versus when I was using the Tarte Shape Tape, the Tarte Shape Tape, I feel like I looked very dry underneath of my eyes. Now with this, it lays beautifully on my skin. My under eyes don't look nearly as dry as it does with the Shape Tape, and it lays really nice. It doesn't get creasy. It doesn't, slip around or slide around all over the face or break apart. I really, really like this. And I actually really like the applicator on this concealer as well. I think it's really cool because it's not like any other applicator of a concealer that I've seen before. So like I showed in my last video, it's more of like a ball at the top. So I think it's super cool. But yeah, like I said, I really like this concealer. I would definitely get my summer color in it. It blends out really nice. It doesn't feel cakey or doesn't look cakey underneath of the eye. It just makes it look very smooth. So I definitely recommend this concealer if you're looking to try a new one. So the next product that I have to talk about is going to be something that I've also used in the past, but then have recently gotten back into, and that is going to be my Hoola bronzer from Benefit. Now with this one, I do really like it. It is a nice neutral colored bronzer. I feel like even girls who are a little bit more on the fair side can use this. I have used this on fairer girls before, like when working at Sephora. And here, let me do a little swatch on my hand. I don't know if my camera is in focus or not, but this is the color of the bronzer, and I do have it on today, and I really like it. Like I said, I have put this on girls who are more fair. They do have a lighter one as well, but I don't know how good that one works. I have seen reviews on that one that said that it doesn't show up very well, and people like the original one better, even for girls who are a little bit more on the fair side. So it blends out really smooth. I really like the color. I can wear it during the summertime. I can wear it when I'm really fair right now. So I really personally like it. I personally feel like it's the perfect color as far as giving me color, because when I go in and use bronzers that I feel like I should be using for how light I get during the winter time, I don't feel like they give me enough color. So I was using my Too Faced dark chocolate bronzer, and people are always shocked when I say, yeah, I use a dark chocolate bronzer when I'm this fair, because normally that would be like my self-tan bronzer or for girls who are tan to darker in complexion, but I go in really light-handed with it, and it gives me the color that I'm looking for back into my skin. Now with this, I feel like it still gives me like the perfect amount of color. It's not as dark as the like the Too Faced dark chocolate bronzer, but this still gives me like a really nice wash of color. So I really like this bronzer, and I definitely recommend it if you're looking to try a new bronzer. So the next product that I have to talk about is going to be a lip product, and I have actually been really loving this color for a few months now, but it is from Maybelline, and it is in their shade Blushing Beige, and it's in this cute little pink packaging right here, and the color is going to be very nude. So this is the color. Let me swatch it on my hand. I actually have it on my lips now. I just have like a lip gloss on top, but this is, if I can get it to focus, but this is the color of the lipstick, and I actually wore this in my Valentine's Day makeup tutorial, but I really like it. It's like I said, it's very nude. It goes with a lot of different looks. You can throw a lot of different colors of glosses on top. I've thrown on nude glosses, bronzy glosses, pinky glosses, so it really does work well with different colors of gloss if you like to throw a gloss on top of your lipstick like me. So I really like it, and I actually really like Maybelline's lipsticks as far as like drugstore lipsticks go. They blend out really nice, they have nice color payoff, and they're affordable. So I really recommend it if you're looking for a nice nude, but you don't want to pay anything like a MAC lipstick or say like an Urban Decay or like something more expensive. I recommend Maybelline lipsticks. They do a really nice job, and I don't believe this one is a matte. I think if anything, let's see. It has like a little bit of like a shine to it. If anything, it may be like a demi matte, but it's not going to be anything that's drying. So you could totally wear it by itself as well. And it won't make your lips look like dry or anything like that. So I really like this lipstick. And again, that is in the color Blushing Beige. And I will have everything listed but down below as well, as far as like the products that I've been loving, and I'll have links for them as well that you can look at. Some of the products, I don't know if they'll be available still, but if they are, I'll link them down below. So the next product that I have to talk about is another lip product. I'm obsessed with lip products, but this one is a lip gloss, and I've been really liking this product for every day and to throw on top of lipsticks, but it is the Fenty Beauty lip gloss in the shade Fussy. So it is her newer one that she came out with. So it looks pinker in the packaging than it really does like on the lips. And what's nice about her lip glosses, she has 3 different colors. She has this one, she has her original one, which is more of like a bronzier color, and then she has her one that she came out with during the winter time. I believe like it was closer to Christmas, I believe, or like before, it was like before Christmas. And that one, I can't remember the name, but it's more of like a whitish colored shade, but it's not, you know, it's not gonna make your lips look white, but it's going to have more like that white type of sparkle to them is the best way I can describe it. But what's nice about her lip glosses is that she makes them to where anybody of any skin tone can wear any of the colors. So they're universally flattering. So from the lightest to light to the darkest of dark skin, they can, like anybody can wear like her lip glosses, lip products, etc. So that's really nice as far as like being able to include everybody in that. But what I like about this, like I said, is that it's not as pink as what it appears to be in the packaging. So let me do a little swatch on my hand, but it looks like this right here. And it has like a really, I don't know if you can tell like on camera or not, but it has a really nice, there we go. It has like a really nice shine to it. And even on my hand, it looks a lot pinker than it does on my lips. So I really like it, like I said, for every day. You can wear it on top of lipsticks, on top of just your natural lips. I've put it on top of this Blushing Beige lipstick, and I did that in my last video for my Valentine's Day look. And if you go back and watch that, and I can link it down below if you're interested, but if you go back and watch that, if you haven't seen it yet, you'll notice that it doesn't look nearly as pink on my lips as it just did on my hand, or as it does in the packaging. So it's really, really nice. And then they smell really good too. So overall I like it. This is my favorite one that she's came out with so far. I personally didn't like her more like bronzier one, like her original one that she came out with. Now I didn't like that on me personally, but I have only tried that when I'm fair. And I don't like bronzy lip glosses on myself when I'm more on the fair side. I never did try it when I had my self tanner on, just because I kept forgetting to do it whenever I would be working at Sephora. So I personally didn't like that one on me now, but I would be interested to try it when I'm tanner. And then her other one that she came out with, that's a little bit more of like a whiter color. I didn't like that on me either, just because I felt like it gave me a little bit of like a white cast on my lips when I were to stand in certain lighting, at least in Sephora. So I personally didn't like that one as much, but this one is definitely my favorite. I bought this the first day that we put it out in store, so I really like it. Plus, they're pretty affordable. They're $19. I mean, to some people they may be more expensive, but as far as being sold in Sephora, they're, I believe, at least in the store that I worked at, they were the second lowest price brand that you can get in Sephora, next to Sephora Collection. So her products are pretty affordable as far as Sephora's prices. So I really recommend this gloss. It's a really nice one, and if you want, you can check out her other ones too. So the next product that I have to talk about is kind of skincare, but kind of like makeup. So I used this in my last video as well, and I have actually been using this off camera on my skin when I'm not wearing any makeup. And if you watched my last video, you probably know what I'm talking about, but it is the Josie Maran Argan Moon Drops. Now with this, it is going to be argan oil infused, so it's just going to be really, really nice for the skin. I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend this for oily skin types, though Josie's claims is that anybody of any skin type can use her oils. Somebody of oilier skin, they can definitely use the argan oil, mix it in with a moisturizer at nighttime. I wouldn't really recommend it during the day because this specifically is going to be a makeup priming and highlighting oil. So if you have oilier skin, I'd probably steer away from it. Like for me, I'm combination, so I get oily in my T-zone and then I'm normal on my perimeter. So I wouldn't use this during the summertime because I feel like it'd make me too shiny, but now since it's cold during the winter time, it's been fine. And like I said, I've been using this without wearing any makeup, and I've just been putting it on my skin and then maybe doing a little bit of spot concealing, and then taking like my tinted brow gel, running a little bit of that through my brows to give them color, and then not wearing any makeup at all as far as on my eyes. And this has just been giving my skin a really nice hydrated glow without making me look oily, which I feel like is hard to do because I feel like even without me wearing my makeup on, my skin gets really shiny in my T-zone, and I feel like it just doesn't look good. So this has just been giving me that really nice hydrated glow. Now, I wore it underneath of my makeup in my last video, and throughout the day it actually lasted really well. Like, I didn't feel like I looked extra oily in my T-zone. I didn't feel like I looked like, I didn't feel like I just felt greasy. Like, if you get oily, you kind of understand what I'm talking about when you like just feel greasy and oily. Like, it's just like a certain feel that you have on your skin throughout the day. And I didn't feel like that at all with this. So I want to keep trying this underneath of my makeup. I didn't do it today because I just forgot to do it, but I want to keep trying it to see how it, goes throughout the day, because I feel like during the winter time, this is definitely something that my skin has been missing. So I really like this. They do sell bigger bottles. This is just like a little mini one. So I've really been liking this. So another product that I'm going to talk about, I feel like it's something that people can be really skeptical over, but this product, I swear by this product. Like, anything that I ever talk about, it's not going to be something that I don't like. It's going to be something that I've used and that I've liked and that I've even recommended to other people, as far as friends, family, or even from working at Sephora. Like, I would never, ever, ever mention anything to anybody, even through working at Sephora. I would never recommend something that I haven't personally tried myself and loved, or tried on somebody else and they loved it, or it just looked beautiful. So this product here, like I said, when I would show people this product at Sephora, I feel like it would be a little standoffish. It'd be like, okay, does it really work? Or are you just trying to sell it to me? I swear by this product. But this, it used to be sold in more like professional offices, like dermatologist offices, and more like probably like esthetician offices. So Sephora ended up getting like the rights to sell it, but this is called Grande Lash, and it is a lash enhancing serum. So it looks like, it looks like this. So what this is going to be is, I believe, a 3 to 4 months treatment. I feel like I get more out of when I use it, but with this, it's just like a little serum in here, and it comes with like a little tiny applicator like this, and you only use this once a day. So you use it at nighttime before you go to bed, and you run it along your upper lash line right here. So essentially like you're putting on a liner, but you're not going to put it on your lashes directly. You're just going to put it as close to your lashes as possible. And with this, if you do use it, some people do notice it a little bit once they first start using it. If they're a little bit sensitive, they may notice a little bit of a red line that goes across like their upper lash line here. That's not a big deal. You may be able to feel it a little bit, like it may feel a little like cooling, or like have a little bit of a sensation. For me, I'm not like irritated to it or anything, so I don't really notice it. But I am telling you, if you want long lashes, this will give it to you. Like, I saw results within a couple weeks of using it. If I can find like a picture, because I did take like a before and after picture last year when I used it. If I can find a picture, I'll insert it. Anyway, so yeah, I've used this twice. I used it last year and I got it through working at Sephora, and then I stopped using it because I just never bought it again, because it was something that I liked, but it was something that I forgot about because I kept buying other things that came out that were new, as far as like makeup that I wanted to try. So this was always on the back burner for me, but it's really, really nice. It's gonna be more expensive. It's $70, so it's a little bit on the pricier side, but I absolutely swear by this product. Like, if you feel like you have short lashes, or like little tiny stubby lashes, like I would have girls who would come in who would be like, I wish my lashes were longer, or they would ask me about like a mascara, and I'd say, okay, well, how do you want your lashes to look? And they say, well, I wish they were longer. And I would automatically, I would, show them a mascara, and I would show them this product, and I would say, look at my lashes, I have used this. Now, when I used this last year, my lashes were so long that like, if I were to open my eyes really wide, they were about touching the lower part of my brow right here. This stuff, like, it's insane. It's really good. I got this also for John's sister last year for Christmas. Like I put together, like not this Christmas, but the Christmas before. And I put together like a little like gift baggie of my Sephora favorites that I have used on myself and I love, and I included this. And I will say with this as well, like once you stop using it, your lashes, they naturally go through like a shedding period. So you have to continuously keep using it for your lashes to stay long, because once you stop, your lashes will shed and they'll get like a little bit shorter again, which that's what mine did. Like when I ran out of my product and I didn't get a new one until just like a few months ago. It did take a little bit of time for my lashes to get shorter, but I don't feel like they were as short as what they used to be before I used this. Like I feel like they still had good length to them. So I feel like as far as like in the long run as well, even though my lashes weren't nearly as long after like the shedding process, I feel like they were still longer than what they were beforehand, if that makes sense. So this product, like, it's my favorite throughout like the whole entire year. It's so good. So if you're looking for longer lashes, and even if you're more mature, you can even use this as well. Like I recommended this to a client who came into Sephora. She was more mature, and she, you know, was talking about how her lashes, she wished that they were longer. And she asked us, she's like, even with me being old, can I still use this? And we're like, yeah, you can still use it. It'll still work. It's, you know, age has nothing to do with it. So if you're younger or more mature, you can still use this. So this is an A+++. It makes my lashes look so long. And that is why I stopped wearing false lashes, by the way, because I didn't feel like I needed them when I used this. So just a heads up on that. So the next product that I have to talk about is going to be another skincare type of product, and it is going to be the Caudalie Grape Water right here. And I have yet to take the sticker tag off of it. I got it through working at Sephora, but this stuff is really, really nice. Now, this was pretty much full like at the beginning of January, and then I've had it for a little while, but I've been really using it, so it's almost empty, and it's really not expensive. I feel like it's around 20 or less than 20 for this big bottle right here. So it actually, I wasn't really sure on the price of it, but I was actually really surprised on how affordable it is. But this is really nice. What it is it's going to be soothing and like a soothing and moisturizing mist for your skin. And what it says is it's 100% organic grapes extracted from grapes during the harvest. This mist soothes, refreshes, and moisturizes the skin at any time of the day. Preservative-free and fragrance-free. So what I liked about this is that it really made my skin feel hydrated when I used it, and it was so refreshing, especially like I've had it since it's been like hot outside, so especially on like a hot day, I would use it and spray it on my face and it would feel so good. I've even used this on top of my makeup, like when I would wear like more mattifying products and I feel like my skin looked a little bit too drying. This wore really nice on top of makeup as well. It just gave my makeup like a really nice hydrated feel and hydrated, fresh type of look, but not looking dewy. So this is really nice. And John also liked it too. Like I would spray it on him like during like the summertime when it'd be like really hot outside, and he'd be laying in bed like before we would go to sleep, and he would be like hot because he gets hot a lot. So I would give him like a spritz of this, and he would like it, and it would feel really nice on his skin. So yeah, I really like this. So if you're feeling like you need something a little bit more as far as like hydration goes, or if you want more of like a hydrating mist to spray on top of your makeup throughout the day, or even just mist on your face if you don't wear makeup and you just want something refreshing and hydrating throughout the day, I really recommend this. Plus it is price friendly. You get a pretty good sized bottle for around 20 bucks. So this is really nice. So the next product that I have to talk about is something that I actually featured on an Instagram story back a few weeks ago, like in the middle of January or around like the beginning of January. And I actually got this at Target, and I got it because I saw reviews online about it and people really, really liked it. It's rated, I believe, about a 5-star. And so I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to check it out. It's affordable. It's more of like a natural product, so why not? And what this is Thayer's Natural Remedies Witch Hazel Aloe Vera Formula Alcohol-Free Toner, and it is in the rose petal one. They have two different kinds. They have the rose petal, which is alcohol-free, and then they have another one, which is an original one, but I think that one has alcohol in it, and I didn't want that one because like that's just gonna be more drying on your skin. So what this is that it's going to be a toner. And what I saw online is that it's even really good for sensitive skin as well. Like a lot of people on there said that they have sensitive skin and this did not irritate their skin at all. Now what I really like about this is that it makes my face feel really fresh and clean when I get done using it. I use it twice a day, morning and night, after I get out of the shower and then after I wash my face at nighttime. And I just put it on like a little cotton round and I just rub it all over my entire skin and it makes my face feel really clean. Now with this, I have also noticed that after I've been wearing makeup throughout the day, this really ensures that I'm getting everything off. Now I do go in and do a double cleanse at night, but this I feel like is even getting more off because sometimes I feel like I can still see like a little bit of a residue on the pad. So this is just getting that extra stuff off. And like I said, it makes my face feel very like fresh and very clean. And plus it does say, it does have more of like a rose smell to it, but it's not like an overwhelming strong rose scent. And I'm not really big on like artificial rose scents. I like normal roses, like as far as like the flower, but as far as like artificial like scents and like skincare or anything like that, I personally don't like. But this one, it's not strong at all. Now with this, it says that with the aloe vera that's in it, that is going to help hydrate your skin, and then rose water is going to help soften your skin and give it a naturally healthy glow, and then the witch hazel is going to tighten pores and smooth skin without drying. Now I haven't experienced any drying on my skin with this, even with using it twice a day. So I actually really like this, and it was I believe around $10 for the biggest bottle, which I have right here, and that is 12 fluid ounces. And I am only like up to here and using it twice a day. So I mean, it'll last like a good amount of time. And they also say as well that witch hazel is good for like if you have like ingrown hairs, like if you get them on your arms or anything, then just take that and then put it on the area. So yeah, I have been really liking this so far. I feel like my skin feels, like I said, clean. I feel like it looks brighter. So yeah, I feel like my pores even look a little bit tighter as well. So I really recommend it if you want to give it a try. So, and it's really affordable, and plus it'll give you an excuse to go to Target if you live by a Target. So who doesn't love that? So the next product that I have to talk about is going to be another skincare product, and I just recently got into this product this month. I have a lot of like moisturizers and stuff that I'm trying to get through, and I haven't used this one up until this month, and I have been really liking it. I have only been using it at nighttime because I feel like during the daytime underneath my makeup it's a little bit too heavy, but I love it at night. And what this is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Moisturizer. And what I really like about this one is that at nighttime it gives me a nice hydration because it is a little bit heavier. So if you're oilier or even combination normal like I am, to where like I don't get dry or anything, I feel like this is a little bit too heavy for me during the daytime under makeup. Now I have worn it without makeup during the daytime, and I feel like that's fine because I'm not really worried about it. But I feel like this is really nice at nighttime. Now it does say it's for all skin types, but like I said, I feel like it can be a little bit heavy. And what this is the Transforming Moisturizing Super Cream, and it is anti-aging. Now I will look at Sephora's website. I have my phone up right now so I can read their claims about this moisturizer. And with this, it does say that it's also good for sensitive skin as well, which is a plus if you have sensitive skin and you want to give it a try. But this says it's an ultra hydrating moisturizer that's clinically tested to rejuvenate, repair, and restore skin for softer, smoother, younger looking results. So good for fine lines and wrinkles, dryness, loss of firmness, and elasticity. And this is rated about 5-star, so it has a lot of good reviews. So this also says that it was developed with plastic surgeons and dermatologists. It's talc free, and they do not test on animals either. So yeah, I really like this moisturizer. I feel like my face feels nice and hydrated in the morning. Even during the day when I use it, when I'm not wearing makeup, my face feels hydrated. I feel like the first night that I used it, and then when I woke up the next morning, I don't know, I just feel like my skin looked different. I felt like it looked brighter. I don't know, it was weird, but I felt like my skin just looked brighter with this moisturizer when I used it at night and then saw my face the next day. So, I mean, I've been really enjoying it. It does have like a fragrance to it, so it's definitely not fragrance free. So that's something to keep aware of. Like if you're, I mean, it says it's good for sensitive skin, but if you're not big on fragrances, you just have to smell it for yourself because it does have a scent there. But I mean, it's not anything that's bad, I don't think. But yeah, I've been really liking this one. So I definitely recommend it if you're in the game for a new moisturizer. And I don't know, something that's anti-aging. So this one's a really nice one. So the next product that I have to talk about is going to be a fragrance. Now with this, I've had it for a year now, but I have been really liking it the past month. And I feel like I go through like a rotation of fragrances where I'll become obsessed with a fragrance. I'll wear it for, you know, like every single day for weeks, and then I'll switch to like a new one. So for this month, I have been really liking this one from Ariana Grande, and I typically don't wear like celebrity fragrances. That's just not my thing. So during the fall of like 2017, I got an Ulta magazine in the mail, and it was actually when John and I were going on vacation. I took it with me in the car just to look at it, and I took the little fragrance because I just got out of work and I just wanted to change into something really fast, but I still wanted to throw like a perfume on, and I was in the car, and I had the magazine, and then I saw like the little like ads that you get in like Ulta magazines that have like the little thing that you remove and you can smell the fragrance. But I had that and I thought it smelled good. So I took it, rubbed it on the shirt that I was wearing, and no joke, I smelled that the rest of the night, and I could smell it on me, and it smelled so good. I was so obsessed with it. So this is what the bottle looks like. So it's super cute. It's like very textured, kind of like spiky in a way, and it's just like a baby pink. This little cute ball on it. It doesn't like spray the perfume or anything. You have to take the cap off and then like spray it through like a normal spray. But this is just like a very sweet smell. So if you like really sweet fragrances, then I feel like you would really like this one. And like I said, I was obsessed with it when I rubbed the little like sample thing on my shirt, and I could just smell it on me the rest of the night. And I was like, oh my God, I need this. And it's really not bad as far as like the price. For the biggest bottle, which I'm looking on Ulta's website right now, and they're currently out of stock, and like this is about rated like 5-star. But for the biggest bottle, which is what I have, I believe, that is a 3.4. Yep, so a 3.4 ounce is gonna be $60 for this. So that's really not bad for a fragrance for like a 3.4 ounce. But it's really hard, I feel like, to describe a perfume, but it's almost like candy, which I don't even know. I don't think I mentioned the name, but the name is Sweet Like Candy, so that makes sense. So it really does smell like sweet candy. But if you like sweet fragrances, then I feel like this one would be worth a shot. I feel like it stays on really well, and I feel like it's a really cute scent for Valentine's Day with that coming up. And really any time of the year, but I like it personally. And normally I don't like super sweet scents, but there's something about this one that I really like. And my mom, when she smelled it, she really liked it. I've like gotten compliments when I've like had it on. People ask me like what I'm wearing, so I recommend it. I personally really like it. So I feel like perfumes can be tricky sometimes because people have like such like different smells that they like, but I really like this one, and anytime I like a perfume, I'm gonna recommend it. So Ariana Grande, Sweet Like Candy. This one's a nice one. Go get it. So the next product that I have to talk about, actually the next 3 that I have, they're all in the same category, and I'm gonna be into like more of like the bath type of category and things that I've been liking for the body. So the first one that I'll talk about is going to be a body butter from Josie Maran, and it is her whipped argan oil ultra hydrating body butter, and it comes like this. And this one, she has different scents, but I have the vanilla apricot one, which I feel like that one's her most popular scent. But this one, I am getting it down to the last of it, and I really, really like this. Now my hands, they get very dry during the winter time, and when I put this on my hands, it really helps give them a hydrated look, and it really helps, I feel like, not necessarily get rid of the dryness, because then I feel like the next day my hands are going to be dry all over again, but it temporarily helps throughout the day. And I really liked putting this on my body during the summertime too. It gives like a really fresh scent to my body, and it almost, like, I don't want to say, like, there's no glitter on this. Like, it doesn't make my body look glittery, but it gives like the skin like a really pretty sheen. So it just looks healthy. Like, I don't know how to describe it other than that, but I really like it, and I really like this smell as well. And this does have argan oil in it, so like I believe all of her products are going to be argan oil infused, since that's what her brand is based off of. So it has really nice ingredients for the body as well. But yeah, I really like the way that it like makes my skin look and feel whenever I use it. Plus the scent is nice. I feel like it's lightweight. Now I feel like with this, since it does have more of that argan oil in it, I feel like if you're not used to that, it'll almost feel a little bit oily, I feel like. So if you don't like your lotions having a little bit more of an oilier texture, then you may not like this one. But I personally don't mind that, just because I like body oils and stuff. So I like that type of, that type of feeling. And it doesn't last all day. Like, you're not gonna feel like oily all day. It only lasts for a little bit until it sinks into the skin. But I really recommend this one. I feel like it's really nice if you're looking for something to give you like an overall sheen to your body when you put it on. Now, the next product that I have is another lotion, and I talked about this in a video, in my Lush haul video that I did earlier in the month, and it is the Lush Karma Cream Hand and Body Lotion. Now, I had mentioned in that video that I had never used this before. I had never smelled it before up until I ordered it. I just saw online that it was rated really highly. And with this, it has silky almond oil, spicy patchouli oil, and sweet orange oil in it. And with this, I didn't think I liked the scent as much like when I first got it. But the more I wore it, the more it grew on me. And what I like about this is that it also makes my hands feel really nice when I use it, because that's what I mainly use it on, is my hands. But I have put this on my entire body before when getting out of the shower. It made my body feel nice. And what's nice about this is that the scent stays on your body. I would put this on after showering, and then later in the day, I would, smell down my shirt to see if I could still smell the lotion, and I could still smell it. So if you like this type of smell, I feel like that's really nice when a lotion is going to stay on your body. It made my skin feel hydrated. It's just a really nice lotion. I like it. So I feel like the scent is something that you would have to smell out for yourself to see if you like this type of smell, because I feel like it is a little bit different. You can definitely get that orange smell to it, like in the back of your nose, like once you're done sniffing. But like I said, the more I wore it, the more I got used to it. So I really like this lotion as well. Plus, Lush, if you've never used them before, they're, cruelty-free. They have, really nice ingredients. They're like more like natural based ingredients. So they are really good for the skin as well. And then another lotion that I have is also from Lush, and I've actually been using this for the past couple of years, and it is their Sleepy Time lotion. And this is just going to be sweet lavender scented lotion. And what I like about this is that I put it on at nighttime. It's more of like a thicker consistency than the Karma Cream, which I like at nighttime. I like to have that thicker type of lotion on my hands. And I love lavender, so it smells super good to me. I've gone through 2 of these containers plus a little small one, so I'm obsessed with this. I buy it every time I run out. So there isn't much to say about it. I just really like to wear it at nighttime because it's a thicker consistency. It makes my hands feel hydrated. Plus, it has that lavender smell to help you kind of drift off into sleep. They have other products in this line as well, as far as like their Sleeping Time soap. They have, I believe, either like a body spray or like a pillow spray, whichever it is. I also have the soap. I don't shower at nighttime that often unless I have to wake up really early for something the next day. Then, I'll use the bath soap. But I really like their Sleepy line. So I really recommend this lotion if you like this type of stuff, like to put on at nighttime. So I really like this. So the next product that I have to talk about kind of goes with like the lotions, because I like to mix this in with my lotion. I even wear this by itself as well. But what this is a body oil, and it is by the brand Eminence Skincare. Eminence Organic Skincare, I should say. And now with this, you can't go buy it in a store. I feel like you'd have to get it in a spa, because I get mine at an actual spa whenever I go on vacation. I always go to a spa every time I go on vacation, and they sell this skincare line. And this is my second bottle of this, and I am obsessed. So maybe try looking it up online to see if maybe there's like a vendor who carries it online. But this is their apricot body oil, and it smells so good. It's not like a strong apricot smell, but it's like a light smell. But I am obsessed with this body oil. It is so good. And the spa that I go to, they use this for like a lot of their services, like as far as like massages and all of that. So it's so good. I love to mix this in with my lotions, as far as like my hand lotions. Like I'll mix it in with this Sleepy Time lotion at nighttime, or I've mixed it in with this Josie Maran lotion. Even though this has argan oil in it, I'll still add some oil to my hands if they're feeling extra dry. I've mixed it in with the Karma cream. I've mixed it in with other lotions. I've used it by itself. Like I have used it to where like I'll be in the shower, I'll dry off, I'll take this in the shower with me, but I'll dry off in the shower. I'll still have my body still kind of like damp-ish, and then I'll put this on my skin like all over my entire body, and my skin feels so hydrated afterwards. Like I love this. And you don't even necessarily like have to try this one, and this is just the one that I have been loving. So I feel like any body, like good body oil, I feel like could fit into this category. Like I feel like I would love really any body oil, but this is just the one that I have been buying. I feel like I want to branch out and try other ones too to see how I like them, but I've been obsessed with this. So I mean, if I can find it online to see if maybe like a vendor carries it, I'll list it down below, but if not, I'll just provide the name, and then I don't know if maybe there's like, if you have like a local spot anywhere that you can see if they sell it. But yeah, I just wanted to throw this in here because I've been loving it. So yeah, maybe I'll find some other body oils online that have good reviews, and I'll post them down below as well. So the next item that I have to talk about, it's actually kind of random, but it fits the category. But this is actually a body soap, and this is, I don't even know, what brand even is this? OGX? I think that's what it's called? OGX? But this is a smoothing coconut coffee scrub and wash, and it is this right here. And I actually got this in my stocking for Christmas, and I love this soap. Like I believe you can just get this either like at a Walmart or really any drugstore, like any like a Rite Aid or like anything like that. But I really like it. It makes my skin feel really soft. It has like the little coffee like exfoliants in it, like you can see it like on the bottle here, and it smells so good. Like it has like that mix of coffee and coconut smell, but it's not like a strong coffee smell to where it feels like you just, you know, rolled around in coffee beans, which to me I wouldn't mind because I personally love the smell of coffee and espresso. I always have. But it is a nice refreshing smell, like a hint of coconut and a hint of coffee. So it makes my body feel really soft and hydrated, and I really like it. So I just wanted to throw this in here just because it's obviously going to be affordable. You can get it at a drugstore, a Walmart, Rite Aid, I would assume Rite Aid, wherever. So yeah, I really like this. Okay, so we're done with like the skincare, the makeup, and the body section. Now I just wanted to quickly get into like a little bit of like a fashion section. Now, like I said in the beginning, I do not consider myself a fashion blogger at all. I just like clothing, I like accessories, I like shoes. So these are just things that I've been wearing constantly throughout the month. So the first thing that I have is going to be my beloved Sherpa pullover. So it looks like this here, very soft. Let me bring up like the sleeve so you can kind of see, maybe get like a feel for how soft it looks just by looking at it. But it's like a really soft material here, and I am obsessed with this. Now, when I tell you I'm obsessed, I mean I'm obsessed. Like I'll throw this on in the morning, I'll throw this on at night, I'll put this on, you know, whenever I'm cold. I love this. I've had it actually since October, so it's not available anymore, unfortunately, but really anything Sherpa I am obsessed with. Now, this keeps me so warm. Sherpa is such a soft material. If you've never felt it or wore it, it's very soft, very thick material. It'll definitely keep you warm. When we had like the polar vortex that just happened like a couple of days ago, I wore this and it kept me so warm. I'll wear this to go to get coffee in the morning or, you know, whatever. So I have been obsessed with anything Sherpa. So good. I also have another one as well. Like this one's just my pullover one. I have another one like this, to where it is more of almost like a cardigan, to where it's not like the pullover. And this one's super cute because it has more of like that plaid detail on the outside, to where it's like a blue and blue, black, and green. And then on the inside, it is all Sherpa except for down in the sleeves. But in here is just like a really nice black Sherpa. So this one I also love since it's more of like that cardigan type of, you know, feel and look. So I really like this one as well. This one I don't believe is available anymore either. I can double check. But really anything Sherpa, like don't even get me started, because I like need Sherpa everything. I need Sherpa blankets. I need Sherpa pants. Sherpa is my love. So the last product that I have to talk about is actually going to be something that I found on sale. So I don't know if it's available anymore, but I just wanted to talk about it anyway, just because I have been really liking it. And it has been this really cute scarf right here, this really pretty like leopard print one. Now I did find this at Target, and like I said, it was on sale, I believe, for like $8 and some cents, so it's super cheap, but it's really good quality. So this is really nice and thick, really soft. It's really big, and I have been obsessed with it. It's this really cute like leopard print. Oh, it's like two different, I guess I didn't even realize it's like two different like colors. On one side, here's one color, and then here's this one on the other side. So leopard is really really big right now, as far as like in fashion pieces for like tops and jackets and shorts and like shoes and accessories. So leopard is really in style right now. So I really like this. And it has like this really cute like fringe at the bottom. I've been wearing this with my winter jacket. I've been wearing this just with like sweatshirts. I put it on around my house when I've been cold. So it's really nice. I'll just toss it on real quick. But as you can see, it's really nice and thick. And here, let me stand up even, but it comes down all the way. Let me tilt my camera. But it comes down pretty far, like past my waist, but it's really nice. And for being like finding it on sale for like $8 and some cents, like that was like a steal, because this is a really nice scarf. And really, I feel like anything leopard will do the trick. Like if you're looking to like get more into like current trends and stuff like that with fashion, I feel like really any leopard scarf will do. I can see if I can find other ones online if this one isn't available, like other cute ones that I feel like I would wear for myself, and I can list those down below. But yeah, I've been really loving this scarf, and it keeps me super warm, so I've been really liking this. So yeah, that was it for my favorites. It was just a bunch of random stuff: makeup, bath and body products, skincare, clothing. So just essentially things that I've been catching myself going back to on the daily or about every single day throughout the month of January. So yeah, if you have tried any of this stuff before and you love it, let me know. Or if you have any favorites that you have been obsessed with for the month of January, whether it's, you know, clothing or perfumes or makeup, whatever, comment down below. I would love to see your favorites, because then maybe I can discover something that I didn't know existed, or something that I will end up loving for myself, and maybe I'll end up loving it for the month of February or March or whatever. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope my video wasn't too like rambly or too like all over the place. So this is my first one, but yeah, I will see you in my next one.